Hello everybody, Jared back again, and welcome back to another episode of Going Medieval. Alright guys, let's just jump back into it here. So last episode we started working, let's just go slowly in the background here. We started working towards our workshop, or at least the start of our workshop out here to the south of our base, whatever direction this would be, and we are busy working towards getting this, I believe this is our tailoring bench up and running. And yeah, we're gonna have to fill this up with a few other work spots, and I'm sure we can build off from there. And I'm thinking that we're probably going to build further off the building in this direction as we expand out, but for right now it's a cute little first spot. I don't believe we have any other I don't believe we have any other workbenches we can put down yet, right? No, we cannot. We do have some research available though. Let's see what kind of research we do have available. We do have brewing, and getting brewing down fast wouldn't be a bad idea. But I think the next one I really want to get down is wooden weaponry, so that we can start making our very own bows. Probably would not be a terrible plan. Other thing I really want to get done this episode, guys, is I want to start ourselves a defensive structure. Particularly, yeah, and I'm thinking that if we can go directly into limestone, that'll probably be nice. Some kind of little kill box would be kind of what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking that if we were to go straight out and then break back in, I'm also wondering if this is the stairway I want, and if I want to utilize this little piece of high ground we have here to get even more angled off, or if I want to leave this until later as a final ditch effort, final spot to defend ourselves from. We could put throw a staircase up here and then have our people be up here shooting down on everybody. Could be kind of awesome, but we can make our own defensive tower to do that ourselves. So before I do anything else, what I do want to do is I want to force everybody to funnel through here, and to do that I'm going to want to take away some of the staircases and other ways for people to get down into here and then pop up within our base. I do want to have access down to this little narrow spot here though for the future, just because, you know, we may want to mine out from there in the future. I just want to have access down there. But if we were to take away these three staircases, then anybody would have to go around to get down. I'm also going to have to take away that staircase as well. So let's get those all situated. That's going to make this little bottom spot completely inaccessible from the outside, except for this little ramp down here. When it comes to these guys, I do have it walled off. And for right now, they'd have to come all the way up and around. And I think I'm going to leave that be the case. Yes, they could come up through here and then come around and come up through here to get in here. But if I were to wall off here, that would make this inaccessible as well. So that might not be a bad idea to do as well. So let's go in there and do that right now. I'm actually going to use a limestone wall just to make it a little bit more strong. And I'll throw in the door. And this is going to force people to walk around the long way. So they'll have to come down here, up here, and is there another way for them to get up? Right there. So they'll have to come up there and then walk back this way and then through to whatever defensive structure we start going here. And is that going to be more important than putting all this down? Possibly. What do we got for limestone here, guys? Do we have enough limestone to make this work? Not really, although we have some... Oh no, we have a lot of limestone out here, actually. Oh yeah, we're doing just fine, although I think I have locked myself out of this limestone here. It's fallen up there, and I can't get it. At least I don't think my people can get it. We'll see. But let's also give them... Do I want to? Just a second here. They have 84 and 18, so they have like 100 limestone to use. They shouldn't be running out anytime soon, because that's only going to take 5, and then they just have our flooring to finish off in here. Never mind, I'm going to leave them be. Let's go to 2 speed so my people will actually get some work done. All right, talking about this little area over here, I think I don't mind having the kill zone, or the spot where we drop off zone, our dump pile. There we go, dumping stockpile. That's fine, but we do have to find a way to deal with these bodies, and we have just that way. It is called, where are you, my friend? A pyre. So pyre, commit a body to the hungry flames to reduce mortal remains to dust and ash. So I think having this little dumping stockpile near where our future kill zone is going to be makes actually a decent amount of sense. So let's throw down a few of these burning stockpiles, or burning piers, just so that we have somewhere to drop these guys off. I'm going to do just 1, 2, even 3, and that's going to be a fine little spot. That way, whoa, pause for a second here. Do not mind that, my friend. We have better things for you to be doing with your time. In fact, there's mining for you to be doing over here, mining for you to be doing over here, but I also think I might want to do a little bit more excavation of our basement here, because this is not overly expansive. How far out does it go? So I can go another 4, so let's grab ourselves our mining tool and make sure this is all the way out to here. Right? Yes. And then I will do here as well, and then we'll throw down an extension. I'm also going to do that, and then I can just throw down the extension and we'll dig out from there. Make sure that that is all nicely structured in so we're not going to have any collapses. And we've already got this guy done up there, so that shouldn't be a problem over there. And then once we get that post and beam in there, we really should be fine for our initial little stockpile. I'm obviously going to start building out our stockpile this way in the future, and then we can build out our cellar as we move along. Make sense? I think that makes sense. Have you guys finished our construction up here? No, we're still working away at this stuff up here, so I guess I'm going to be waiting a little while for my constructors to do things. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to let this sim along for a little bit, and I'm going to bring you guys back once we've finished off this room. All right, see you in a bit. Oop, guys, I just noticed that with all of Marcus his hunting there, he's got himself up to level 10 in marksmanship, which means he can finally go equip that bow, which means that Amiya there will be able to get his smaller bow, and everything will be absolutely pretty. Somebody is starving. Not too sure why they're starving out there. They really should be able to find some food. In fact, there's some cabbage right there. You guys, stop complaining. Stop your complaining. Marcus, you're supposed to be equipping an item, but he's been busy going out there and mining up a storm instead of going to equip that item, and I'm not too sure why he's making that choice. Hopefully he'll make a better choice sooner rather than later. Settlers are becoming annoyed. What are you annoyed about? You're annoyed about all kinds of things, most likely seeing a bunch of dead bodies, so that is just going to be the way that it is. Are you finally going to go equip your thing there, dude? You're attacking. Dude, I told you to go and equip the bow. Did you do it? Oh, he did do it. Oh, that's why. Amiya, can I get you? Okay, this guy is not allowed. Now we'll have it allowed. Amiya, can I get you to go and equip that guy? Usually I would prefer to have them doing it themselves. People are down here building those guys up. That's amazing. And our deer are running away left, right, and center. Let's go down and see how this is looking down here. Oh, it's so pretty. Let's just zoom up enough that I can expand our little stockpile here. Did not? Oh, no, good. It's still there. I was just making sure we didn't break down our beam there that we have been using as our support beam. We have not. All right, that's expanded quite a bit. We have a lot of... Hey, we have limestone down there, guys. That's amazing. We should make sure... Oh, wait, it doesn't actually have limestone blocks. Those should be brought out of there at some point when somebody that has hauling going goes out to get it. Which looks like it would be Catherine when I have not given her anything to do, or possibly Amiya, again, when I have not given her anything to do. But she has a lot of construction and jobs to do before that hauling goes on. Sometimes it's nice to just throw everybody on hauling for a little while, but I wouldn't mind just waiting until I get somebody that can be a dedicated hauler. It shouldn't be too terrible. Now, what I might do is, for right now, make Amiya that dedicated hauler. Ooh, something else that was pointed out to me, and thank you very much for this point out, is on schedule. I need to throw a leisure on all of these guys so that they have at least someone that they overlap their leisure time with, so that they can go out there and play games with them, because you need to have at least 2 people with leisure open to play backgammon. So that should solve that. People will actually be able to go out there and do some food. Dude, get some playtime together, right? Leisure, there's the word. And bodies are starting to rot out there. Actually, on the note of these bodies, I have not given them Go forever. I've not given them their Q. And what I want these guys to do is use sticks and coal. Do not use my precious wood to burn these guys up. If you go to edit and you go to their fuel source, I'm going to say do not burn up those. I'm going to allow enemy and human carcasses at the moment. I may change that later. I want this to go forever and forever. Now they're going to go out there and get that done. We are going to get coal fairly soon, so that should happen in short order, but we're not there yet. We did get our space in here built up, so it is ready to go with another workbench or two in there, but we're still waiting on getting those researched. Although we do have research available, it's not quite where I want. I have this set to go to 35, so we should be fine for now. Who is my researcher? Who's my researcher and why are they busy? They are busy constructing and hunting? Okay, you're hunting. Ah, I see. How about we take your hunting down? I do want you to construct as well, but research is also important. You're my grower. Man, having this few people is a struggle. All right, let's start planning out our little kill box here. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do is something like this, and we'll build out this way and force our enemy to come in from this side. I think that makes the most sense. So it's going to be something like this. This is probably going to be a work in progress. This is probably just going to be, you know, attempt number 1 at this. But if I were to go out something like this, straight to there, and then even further, but for right now, all right, I put that there, bring it back. Just thinking how wide this is. There's a single there. You know what? I'm going to cancel this for a second. Thank you. I don't want a single, although maybe I want to go a little bit wider as well. No, I've changed my mind once again. All right, so we're going to go from here. Make it 4 deep. 4 deep is fine. Is it fine? Yeah, it's fine. We'll be able to shoot down on it from there. And then from there, we're going to go 1 there and 1 there. And then back here is going to be where the doorway is. So once again, 1 there and 1 there. And that is going to be our tiny little kill box that we will move on from in the future. We're going to throw some doorways in there right now. For right now, I do have grated doors, but I do not have any iron ingots, so I'm not going to use it quite yet. We're going to start off with just our wooden doors, and we'll move ourselves on from there. So 1 there and 1 there. And once that's all in there, we'll work our way out from there. Tiny, itty bitty little kill box. You will see what this design looks like in the future. For right now, let's just get it up and running so that I can show you guys what my plan is. And you guys can tell me how silly I am for making this choice. All right, right now we are still waiting on getting this one in as well, right? That's just a limestone wall, so that just needs to get done. Apparently we built the door first, but not these guys. Kind of hilarious. And then that will lock in this little area, right? Yes. And then this is the path up for our enemies. They don't have a way down over there. Perfect. We just have to make sure that we don't open up a way for them to get down over here. And this is my start of my iron, right? That is my start of my iron. Well, they're getting this built up super quickly, so let's actually get the next thing in here then, guys. Let's go directly for a limestone stair, and I'm going to throw it down right here. Do I want to make a double? Maybe, that way I can have 2 people going up at once. For right now, again, because this is just the starting one, I'll build it small, and we'll make it big later. So, right there. And then from there, we're going to need to throw down some flooring. So, again, let's just do... What do we have a lot of right now, guys? Not a lot of sticks. Not a lot of wood either. We're going to have to do a little bit of exploring. Let's throw wooden flooring in. And let's do it so that... Do we want to make a double wide out here? If I were to throw this... Ooh, but I don't want to not be able to shoot down. All right, let's just make it like this. So wooden flooring, wooden flooring, wooden flooring, wooden flooring. And that's going to be the start. And then I need another wooden floor right there and another one there. And I guess we'll do it to there as well. Just so we can stand on all of those battlements And we'll see what that all looks like in the future. Do I need to have some more trees dedicated to be cut down if we are that low on wood? Most likely. So let's throw down some dedicated cutting over here. I'm also noting, did we plant trees yet? We have not planted trees. We have planted a bunch of crops, which are being regrown. Perfect, so that should be fine. I'm wondering if it is still spring. I can probably wait till summer, actually, before I start planting trees. But planting trees will be a necessity sooner rather than later. All right, guys, let's get this built up so it's here for our next attack. The other important thing for this design will be traps. So we have this whole trap situation over here, which is a good backup spot, but I am going to want more traps out here. And then another couple down here. Make this into a very, very deadly place to come attack. Absolutely glorious. Absolutely glorious. Have our researchers done any more research? Still just 15 allocated, guys. I could make it better and grab ourselves some furniture, but I'm not going to. I'm going to let my people do what they got to do. This is a little bit more important anyway, getting our initial defenses up. So, I really do wish there was a priority system here, guys. But there is not yet. I think I'm going to let them build this out, and I will bring you guys back when we get there. Ooh, the other thing I noticed, guys, is they did finish my task I allotted for them. So let's continue to build this thing out for them. The other thing, whoop, autosave. The other thing I need them to do is give me a little bit more support beams. So once again, going in here, we're going to throw a support beam in. I think I have to be a one little higher there. One there, and one there. And then once they've got those guys built, I can expand the rest of that situation, and we should be good to go. And then if I want to expand farther, I will most likely just leave this one alone, and we'll build off continuing that way. 5 deep, or 4 deep, 4 deep. Kind of a cool, simple way to do it. I'm going to leave it there. We're still slowly but surely building out over here. So I guess I'm going to continue just bringing you guys back once we get there. Whoop, we have gone into summer. Summer appeared like a warm blessing, coaxing the settlers to shed their warm clothing. Now was the time to build underground storage to keep food fresh in the sunny days to come. We've already done it, guys. We've already built our storage. All right. These stairs are magically growing out of the ground. They're growing like stones. They're amazing. Look at you guys go, and boom. Well done, everybody. We now have, actually, I think we do, once this is up, have access to this top little region here. So now there is a few more things that I need to get going on here. I don't think... Oh, no, I know why I was building those guys out. Never mind, that wasn't important. That was for shooting, because I want to throw down our Merlons here. So I have Merlons are these guys, the defensive walls. So I could throw down wooden Merlons. They have pretty good hit points. Cover effectiveness is 55%. Let's see if it changes. So we have clay. Coverment is 55, and then we have limestone. I think that... Do I want to go wood just for the fun of it? I mean, we're going to have a lot of limestone. How much do they cost each? They cost 10 each. How much limestone do we have here, guys? We have 60. That would only be 6 of them. We have 250 wood. Let's use the wood. And let's start in the corner here. So rotating around. They're pretty cool. They have these weird little sticks. If I show you out here, and I wanted to put one where it doesn't have walls. Can I show you what I mean? They kind of stick out like that. But it's fine as long as you were doing them in an actual wall. Now, I could also extend this floor out a little bit, but I want to be able to shoot. You can expand once over just like this from the actual wall, but I want to be able to shoot on this door, so I'm definitely not going to do it on this front here. You know what? I'm going to leave it right against the wall. It's fine the way it is. Let's just rotate this guy around so he's right in the corner, and then I'm going to use the flat edge to do over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we want to go along this wall as well. Give ourselves some areas to shoot out on the enemy. Boom. And that is going to be our little guard tower. Now, I was thinking about possibly giving them a roof up here, and that might not be a bad idea. If I was to give them a roof, what I would probably do would be put a wall here, build straight up, and then roof on the inside, because I don't want to put a wall there, because it would take away a shooting spot. I think for right now, this is just going to be our initial first go at this. I'm going to leave it as is. I think it's a pretty awesome little watchtower. And now we have height and protection, 55% coverage when we're shooting on the oncoming enemy. That is absolutely epic. And then we have the ability to hide in here and just fire down on them up here, or from back here, fire down on them on the door. It's kind of the idea. On that note, I think I may want to copy you off and build you out there so I can put some Merlons here to fire down on these guys. Probably not a bad idea. And that way we can just line up 3 shooters firing down into here. Ooh, someone's construction skill is all the way up to level 25. On that note, who is my researcher? You're my researcher? Get off construction, dude. I want more research. Our next things involve more, just more in general. That's what it involves. Let's make sure that we got this stuff all built out. Nope, we're still waiting on those guys being built too. So once those guys are built, we can do a little bit more excavating. Hunting the stockpile, we're gathering. Yeah, wow. You know what? Marcus, that's not Marcus, guys. It's Macus. Macus is doing some research, so I gotta love to see it. We are gonna have to decide where we are putting this library, because he's dropping all these books, and these knowledge is extremely precious to us. We do not want it stolen. And I don't want this to be a library in the future, so we might want to maybe throw it down below, turn it into an archive, or perhaps on top of this great hall. I'm going to leave that up to you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Should I put it, a library up on top of our great hall or down below? I could also put it somewhere else, but I think this is a useful spot to put it. My first thought would be to put it up top. I think that would be a smart idea. And then down below, we would have possibly more storage for our crops, I think. At the end of the day, that's the direction I'm going to go in. Now that it is summer, I'm also thinking that I may want to throw down a quick tree graveyard. Not a tree graveyard, planting some trees. And I'm going to throw them all the way over here. And I'm going to do them in strings like this. You can only plant them on certain grass. Over here like this. I'm just going to use up this whole area. You'll see why I'm doing, well, you won't see why I'm doing this. The way I'm doing this is kind of silly, but the way they plant them is a bit silly. Will they even let me? Oh, I could have just, why am I being picky if I could have just done it that way? I'm also not going to go any farther. That's going to be a little bit of a weird wackiness. Do I want to shrink you a little bit like that? That way we have a way to get through here to this door, but it's still a little bit of a struggle. Now, I could also plant some possibly out here, or maybe even down here. You know what? Down here probably wouldn't be a bad idea. They just don't grow in the winter, is the main thing. So I want to have these guys grown, and all they do is just sit out there and get big. So having a decent amount is actually not a terrible idea. Now, I probably, again, want entryway, because I don't think you can walk through these trees. So can I shrink you, please? There we go. Now we can actually walk through them there. Beautiful. This place is still in need of a floor, guys. What do I want to roof this with? I'm definitely going to be wanting to put more on top. So let's throw a quick floor on it. And I think that, do we have a decent amount of wood? Autosave. We got some clay. We got a decent amount of limestone. Leather. 139 wood. Yeah, sure. Let's make this a wooden floor. I'm going to do it like that. It is showing me that there's some problems. Is it that? Is it showing me that? Or is it just showing me weird colors? A bit odd, isn't it? I think it's saying all blue there. Okay, so we should be good with this extension here. All right, we're going to get all that up there. That's going to be our next use for our huge amount of wood. And we're getting this slowly built up. Absolutely fantastic. Well, I'm going to let them get that built up, guys, and I will bring you guys right back. All right, it looks like they finished these pillars in here, so I'm going to take this time to do a little bit more digging. Just make sure that it's actually digging the right thing here. I'm going to dig you out to there, and let's dig this guy out to here so we can finish that initial root cellar off. That should be enough for the majority of what we have here. I may need to do a little bit more work on it in the future. I'm also seeing that I missed a few little spots there. There we go. But we'll see if that does what we need for this initial little grouping. Is there any other mining that I want anybody to do? I could continue on mining over here. Yeah, sure. We've started digging these guys out. Let's continue our mining over here. We'll give them a few jobs to continue their work. And I wouldn't mind exploring and finding a few more spots of iron down there, just in case. And that should be giving me a decent amount of limestone. The fact that we're digging out limestone down here is also absolutely fantastic. Now, they are building up this roof. And I think that... I'm also wondering if I should start just walling in the outside of my space to know what it's going to look like now that we're digging up all this limestone. Might be good, but I think for right now, until we get a decent stockpile of limestone, and the other thing I should be doing is putting limestone spaces out here so that they can just stockpile the limestone and not in here, if you know what I mean. Because I think that the limestone, does it die? I mean, right now it's not telling me, but I don't think the piles of limestone will degrade out here. I could be wrong, but getting myself a few little stockpiles of limestone just in places that I'm going to be wanting to use probably wouldn't be a terrible idea, like over here. Let's throw a little stockpile over here just in case. Default stockpile, I'm just going to throw it... Let's throw it right here first. Right there. It's going to be in my limestone pile. Clear all. This is for limestone bricks and limestone. I'll also throw iron ingots and iron nuggets. So no, just iron nuggets, because that's where our iron is going to go, and possibly some coal. There we go. So that's where they're going to be the initial place they're just going to drop it off, and we should be able to grab it and take it out. And then for our actual coal, I'm thinking of turning this area over here into a forge, building off this chunk of space here and throwing a forge in. In fact, do we want to start building that now? Let's start planning it out, guys. So what I'm thinking is grabbing a wall, copy, starting right here. I think it's 3 wide, so I think we're going to do 2 of them, so 3 and 3. We're going to build out like this. And I may even mine another little bit in there. So if I went to there and there, across like this, and then let's grab ourselves a window using this. A window there, and then some doors. I'm just going to use the stock doors. I'm going to throw one there, and I'm going to throw one there. And this one will be for our forge that is there. And then I'm probably going to mine out a spot over here so I can throw a different forge right there. But that's going to be in the future. We'll let them get that down there first. Yeah. And I may even give myself another set of stairs there so we have quick access to our mine, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Why are you taking so long, by the way? Explain yourself to me, my friend. We have 222 iron. Who's busy? Marcus? Whatever you're doing, I want this is a weak defense bar. Can you prioritize that wall for me, friend? Thank you very much. And they're busy getting this guy in, I guess. Well, once again, guys, I'm going to continue this on, and I will bring you guys back when we get a little bit more of this construction done. Woo, you know what Marcus has done, guys? He has gone and got us a bunch more research points. 35 points, just enough for that smelting. Ooh, and the wooden... Oh, I think I might have to go wood. What do I need more, guys? Smelting? Or the... Oh, gosh. I think that for right now, I am going to go the smelting route. Defensive structures, but for defensive structures, I'm going to need iron for both of these things. So really, going towards... I'm going to go for smelting first, so we can start getting iron, and then I'm going to do wooden weaponry. Yeah, but we're going to start with smelting, and that way we can unlock the smelter, which I was building this little space for anyway. So let's get her down. And what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to cancel you. Cancel you. I'm going to build this guy all the way out there and there. We probably are going to mine out even more of this in the future to make use of it. We're still going to have it be there. Now we'll probably even put... Woo! Hunger comes calling. When Richard arrived, his bones were prominent and his hair fell out in clumps. Downsby people stared at this wretched, starving soul. Desperation was writ on Richard's face, and he pleaded, "Would you take him in?" we welcome him. He is a 30-year-old, 93 kilogram to 161 centimeter tall dude. Not a hugely tall guy, but he is very good at carpentry. He's pretty good at melee, sorry. And not a terrible tailor, but really it's just, hitting people in the face and just using a hammer. That's his skill. We are definitely going to take him in. And if I didn't know any better, I would say that he is very, very strong. And he is precious, though. So he is robust and precious. Kind of hilarious. All right. On that note, let's give him tasks then. Oh, no, I don't want to be clicking on you, my friend. Let's go to your jobs. You're not terrible at medicine, but you're not great at it. I will get you convalescing at 2. I'm not going to have you hunt. I will have you construct. I will not have you grow. I will not have you harvest. Or cut plants, or cook. You'll never cook, actually. Leave crafting where it is. Carpentry where it's at. I'm actually going to take your carpentry off. I don't know, but you like doing it, though. Tailoring is 7. I think for right now, you're going to be my partially hauler, partially construction, and carpentry. Yeah, let's do it that way. Unfortunately, we have not unlocked. Woo, let's get ourselves all the way back around. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed that little adventure we just went on. Right, we were talking about this place over here and what we were going to put down. So we have a brand new spot. It is a smelter. Ooh, and it actually is pointing in a way that I was not considering. So this one makes sense to put right there. This one would make sense possibly bring in a little bit and put like right there. Okay, so let's dig this guy up. We're thinking this guy and all of this, and then we'll probably also take out this and this. That's a lot of mining for them to do, but it's gonna mean this is gonna be cleared out. So get to it, boys. Get to it. And then I'll probably just throw a wall down here so that we can make a nice clean wall, except for this little bit over here. Wonder if I need that there. Let's cancel that. We're just gonna throw down another wall right there. And that'll make it all nice and clean. Nice and clean. I'll also throw a wall up right there just to have it all in place. Now, we may want to throw down a door over here as well, but for right now, I'm gonna say that's fine. They have a little side entrance over there. If I need to, I can knock this wall down and we'll throw another side entrance in. Also in the background, we did get this wall up and running, so that's awesome. I'm also taking a quick look at these guys, and I think that our next spot we're gonna get wood is these guys, just to clear out so I can see what the heck is going on over there. We have, I'm assuming, been planting our tree farm, and yes, we have. This is why I was trying to make it a little bit more organic, because it does not look very organic the way they plant it. It turns into like really, really close together trees. I'm assuming that this is going to get cleaned up a little bit in the future, but right now it's a little bit rough, in my opinion. So I'm assuming that's going to be solved in the future. And then we'll have them go plant these down here as well. These guys have been all planted, so that makes a lot of sense. If you're digging there, does that mean you're done down here? Looks like she's largely done. But there's probably still some space that we can expand our stockpile. There definitely is. Just to make sure we never run out of space. Perfect. What is the temperature down here? It is 4 degrees. So it is 4 degrees, which isn't great. And that is mostly due to the fact that we have our fireplace in here. And that's not making it a great place for food. Now, what I could do is immediately go lower. And that might not be a bad idea. Leave this as my kitchen and then go lower. I could also wall it off, possibly here. Here and here, actually. And make this the kitchen and this the storage. Could do. We'll have to see. Taking a look at them. They rot in 9 days. Oh, I haven't actually put any flooring in here, guys. Ooh, that's another big mistake. We should get some flooring down in here pronto. Let's use, what do we have a lot of, guys? 49 sticks. Clay. Can I put down clay flooring? No, there's no clay flooring. Never mind. A little bit of wood. I'm assuming we're going to get more sticks. Doesn't do a lot of thermal insulation, but that's fine. How many sticks is this going to be? 130? A lot of sticks. I'm going to assume we're going to be able to find those sticks. I want to get those down because I do not want all of that stuff to be rotting away. A little bit of a hiccup in my plans if that were to happen, right? Mostly just getting clay from these guys. That makes perfect sense. All right, let's continue motoring along here, guys. Go and get stuff, please. It does seem like they prioritize jobs that are closer at home, so I was giving them digging jobs, and they decided to do this first, even though I told them to do this and this. So I'm just assuming that this dig job was easier for you, Catherine? Why did you make this choice? Explain yourself to me. You're not going to tell me anything? Aren't you mean? Are you not mean? All right, so she's got that done. Perfect. What are we going to want to build there, guys? We want our smelters. So I'm thinking, if I rotate this around, I could even do 2 here. Ooh. Let's do it. 2 smelters, and then we'll probably throw something else over there. Or I could even just stockpile stuff in there. Not bad. What do you guys need? You guys need just so much clay. Well, there's the reason for all of this clay, guys. These guys. Yeah. And maybe even a clay staircase over here. But I don't want to give them too much work left to do. Does seem like... Oh, it's also the heat of the summer, so it might be a little bit nicer in there in the winter. We'll see how that goes in the winter. 6 degrees? Not great. Not great at all. We may need to go deeper, guys. We may need to go deeper. Are you guys unable to reach that stuff? They should be easily able to reach that stuff, shouldn't they? Maybe I'm wrong. Well, if I'm wrong, let's give them a way to reach it. Limestone stair? There's going to be right in the door. We're probably going to branch that out a little bit. I'm just thinking about somewhere that makes sense to throw this staircase. And it does make a lot of sense to go right there. It's going to make that window completely useless. Throwing it right there. And I am going to square this off. Again, we're going to be able to want to walk all the way along this outside. So I'll probably also square that off. We'll get there in the future. Get all that going for me, guys. Please and thank you. Construction skill up to 14. Absolutely fantastic. And you guys are busy building those guys? Really? That's what you have next on your docket? I mean, sure. I would prefer for you guys to be doing this kind of stuff. But I'll leave it be. How's research going, guys? 25. Hey, there we go. Clay brick, no. Weaponry, no. Do I want to do furniture? Or do I want to go directly to weaponry? I think I need... Yes. So you... Marksman, but you should be... Whoop, sorry. Let's go to manage and actually set him to be two-handed. No shield, 1 shield. Does anybody else want to be marksman? You like melee. And you like melee. We're just in need of some more archers, guys. I could force one of them to be an archer, but it does seem like they don't quite want to yet. I'm going to let them do what they do for a little while. I'm giving these guys a way up there. The next thing I need to do is that and that. This is going to be our way in, possibly. Do I want to go even one farther, guys? I think I want to go one farther. Build the copy. Because that way I can throw my actual... Ooh. Do I want to do that? Or do I want to build my wall out farther? I could also just leave parts of the wall not taken. But I still want to do this anyway so that I can have the door there and make that make a little bit more sense. Yep. Constant changing of my mind, guys. There we go. Perfect. Get her done, everybody. And, yeah. Cool, cool, cool. All right, I'm going to zoom this around along a little bit faster here, and I will bring you guys back once they've built some of these rooms. I think for right now, guys, I'm going to bring the fireplace out here. It's not the best thing in the world, but I'm not going to take the time to go down there and cook. I mean, sorry, to go down there and make myself a new spot. So, not enough beds, really? Oh, shoot. Didn't realize I didn't have enough beds, guys. I'm also... Ooh, do I have research done enough? 35. All right, we didn't discuss what we wanted to do here, did we? 35. Let's do furniture first. That leaves me with 20. I can do both of them. Perfect. Both the things I wanted to do. So on that note, now that we have furniture... First thing, let's make ourselves some actual beds here, guys. So somebody does not have a bedroom, or sorry, have a bed. Let's throw our doors over there. Window to window. Let's throw bed, bed, bed. Get those 3 going, and that should start. This is enough for 5 people, so we actually are going to need to start with new living quarters sooner rather than later as well, but that's going to be the start of our living quarters there, guys. Whew, it just goes forever, right? Every single day, it's a new thing. Are we going to expand our apartment block here one more, or do I want to go up? I think I'm probably going to go... So I need there. It would go to there if I did 2 more, and that's probably fine. If I went... Well, 6 and 6 and 12 is 12. Not a bad size for a colony. I may consider going in that direction. Can I get somebody who is who's a constructor right now, guys? Carpentry. Can I get you, Richard? Can you do this for me, please? So that I can move all of the cooking to up here. And hopefully that will make it less likely that we're going to have a bunch of stuff happening down there. Can I also cook with sticks and not wood? Thank you. And let's go until you have... Yeah. I see that we don't have enough beds. There. So that's done there. And then let's go down to the basement here and say that you, my friend, are deconstructed. So they should be actually cooking more than they are right now. I wonder why they are not. And now you can see that we have some flooring now. And decaying because of temperature, but they are not decaying because of the floor. Whereas these guys are decaying because of the ground type. They're going to decay quite quickly. So getting this done would be extremely useful. I've probably given my people a little bit too many tasks, but hopefully they'll get that done sooner rather than later. And hopefully, now that we don't have that fireplace in there anymore, which we still do, actually. Amia, can I get you? Actually, no, they just won't build on it anymore. Oh, you're not even doing that right now. Here's hoping. Ooh, Thor's hammer. Unexpected thunder roared, crashing through the bruised sky. A violent presence, intruding like a bad omen, held echoes of a heathen god. Forked lightning flicker and blaze towards the ground, splitting a mighty oak. So this is, there only is a chance of it hitting your actual people. There also is a chance of it lighting fire to some of your wooden structures. So that would be one note as to why not having wood would be a case. Oh yeah, there it is. Whew, dangerous. Who was that? That was Richard there, was pretty close to a lightning strike. There was another one over here. Whew, scary. Scary. Still not enough beds. So somebody needs to go build some beds, guys. Come on. Get her done. But really, if you could get this done, that would also be played. Thank you. You deconstructing or are you building on that? You're deconstructing. Thank you very much. Who is my cook, by the way? Jobs. Cooking. It is Catherine here. I'm going to say don't mine. Don't cut plants. She should now cook first, haul second. And then when it comes to construction, Marcus is my writer. Richard is my carpentry. I'm going to give him construction as well. I have a lot of construction to do, and I wouldn't mind more people doing it. We do have some stew, so she is doing that. Richard, instead of doing that, can I actually get you to prioritize making that wooden bed? Because not having enough beds is problematic, and I don't particularly approve. Thank you very much, my friend. And hopefully for tomorrow, you can just do it yourself. There you go. Now you have somewhere to sleep. And I think on that note, guys, I am going to call it quits for this episode. We are starting to make some pretty decent progress here, guys. We have started excavating some more iron, so hopefully we'll get some iron in next episode and start to use our new forges. In fact, why don't we set both of these guys to iron ingots, I'm going to use coal, but no wood. And you know what? I'm going to allow them to use wood. For right now, you guys do you. And let's just go... For right now, let's just go forever. Just keep on working there, guys. And that's going to get us some iron, which is going to get us to our next space, our next spot for defense. We are still waiting on getting these guys built up. Yeah, this is what it looks like when you try to put these on, where there's no walls. Not the best looking thing in the world. But I mean, hey, that looks like that would be extremely dangerous when you're running through there on the attack, just spearing yourself in the face. And I want that so that our archers can sit there and fire into the abyss down here at people attacking our other doors, which we have yet to build. I also had to take away these traps because some animals went through onto them. So let's get those guys back in, actually. As far as I'm aware, you can't trip your own traps, but animals definitely can. Okay, we need to stop talking, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Going Medieval. Bye, everybody.